everybody and welcome back. We're back at the football, but this time we're in Bangkok supporting my local team. Port FC are my local team. I can literally see the stadium from my bedroom. Of course, being in Thailand, there are so many surprises awaiting us at the game. It's not just a football match. There's food, there's beers, there's live music, there's a tailgate. There are thousands of people coming together for their love of football and to share supporting their local team here in Klong Toy. We'll see some familiar faces, make loads of new friends, and I'll introduce you to what I think is the best night out in Bangkok. Forget Nana Plaza, forget Soy Cowboy. This is where you want to come. It's family friendly, it's wild, it's mental, it's old school. There are so many health and safety hazards and I love it. My first experience of the Thai Premier League was recently in Eastern Thailand in Buriram. Now Buriram have an amazing 20,000 capacity stadium. Their trophy cabinet is outrageous. But this team, this is my local team. They are in the Thai Premier League, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this video even if you don't like football or soccer. Let's go. Okie dokie, I thought we could begin at my house because at my balcony in my bedroom here, I'm overlooking my local area. This is Klong Toy area, and that's a brand new condo building that's just about to get finished. But this is where we're going to head. I'm going to take a motorbike taxi down my street. It's going to be nice to support the local community by visiting the team, and who knows, I might just find my new favorite team, and I really should support my local team. I think everyone should support their local team. Of course, I support Newcastle United, which is because my mum and dad were born there and I was raised until I was about 5 or 6 years old in Newcastle, and that's why I support the Toon. But maybe this could be my new team. I have to sit on the bike like a lady. I went to the gym today, first time in 3 weeks because I've been in Japan. And my legs are cramping up on the back of his bike. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Okay, we're here and I'm in one piece. I tell you what, this is going to be a really fun experience because this is such a local team. All the fans are arriving 2 hours early, I might add. Sadikap. And we've got some ice cream out the front. And everyone's wearing the strip, so I want to try and blend in and I want to support this team. So I'm going to go pick up one of the kits from this, looks like the kit shop. It looks quite nice, like the blue and orange stripes. You see, everyone's getting dropped off on their motorbike or grab, just like I did. Hello. Chai. Port FC. Port FC. How are the lads? Hey. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at the queue. It's the second game of the season, so I think a lot of people haven't got their new kit yet. Hello. New jersey, okay. Let's have a little look here. Oops. This is the kit, sponsored by Leo. That's quite cool. And then the badges in Thai. We've got the stamp from the Port Authority of Thailand. And they're sponsored by Muang Thai Insurance. It's pretty wild. I'm going to get one for sure. The police are trying it on. Okie dokie, that was one hectic purchase experience. It's busy in there. It's only a small little shop and everyone's getting there early. As I mentioned, this is actually the second game of the season and everyone's loving the new shirt, the new kit, and feels good to support the team. 990 Thai baht for this kit with all the sponsors on, no name or number, but I didn't see that service in there anyway. Here at the stadium, outside, they have a mini festival, a mini market anyway. So let's soak up some more of the atmosphere at the football market, which is quite cool. Look at this. Looks like they have a stadium here, like a music stadium or a stand or whatever. Sounds like they're going to have live music here later as well. What a cool atmosphere. Look at this. They had something similar at the Buriram game outside, but it was in a car park and it was boiling hot. But this one's a bit more of a vibe. This is about as Thailand as you can get. These plastic chairs, big beers with ice and straws. Love it. And look, we've got food, we've got snacks, we've got Thai desserts. What we got here? Isan sausage with the pickled ginger and chilies and cabbage. We got Leo, the sponsor of this team. I'm trying to be good, guys. I'm trying to stay off the beers. I put a lot of weight on when I was in Japan. Look at this, it keeps going. Another thing that's quite nice that I've noticed is there's quite a lot of foreigners who are supporting this team and probably are actually season ticket holders, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because, you know, I'm football mad, right? I love football, but I only support my English team in the English league. So I wake up at sometimes, you know, past midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning to watch my team play, especially if we're in Europe. Look at this. We've got some of the players on fans, so you can wave, keep yourself cool at the game. Very important in Thailand. And you can show your love for your favorite player. They've literally got a different face for every single player in the squad. Who is this? If you're watching this and you're from Thailand and you support Port FC and you know who this is, Madame Pang, who I don't know what her significance is, let me know in the comments. Oh look, she's got the hat and the jeans. Great. I love it. Actually, if you think about it, we're underneath the stand right now. Look. They're not letting anyone in, and I don't have my ticket anyway, so let's just get a drink, let's soak up some atmosphere and see who we can meet. Right, look who I just bumped into. Mr. Bangkok Pat himself.
It's my first game. I've never seen a Premier League game in Thailand before, and I thought if there's ever a team that I would have an affinity with, it would be this club, because I've been to Klong Toy so many times.
Yeah.
But
I've seen you do a video on Klong Toy and you mentioned Port FC and you mentioned the stadium, but this is the first time you've ever soaked up the atmosphere, been to a match.
I actually used a camera on a stick to get over the wall to film inside the stadium.
And you're making a documentary potentially about this team.
Yeah.
So that's why he's here. Plus, I think we're going to be sat next to each other anyway. So
yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Fun fact about Bangkok Pat, he also supports the Toon, don't you?
I certainly do.
How are you, the lads? Okay, let's talk about the food at the stadium, because if you're planning to get dinner, no need. They have everything you could imagine here at the stadium, from deep fried spring rolls to endless amounts of sausages on sticks. You really can indulge yourself here at the stadium before the game. And if you're not into spicy Thai food or weird sausages, they always have chicken nuggets and chips. And I love this. This is a very typical Thai dish. It's squid skin that's been salted and dried. He then puts it through this machine to flatten it out and then grill it on some charcoal. Sounds weird, but it is absolutely delicious, especially over a cold beer. And just this whole tailgate atmosphere outside of the stadium is brilliant. A great way to soak up not just the atmosphere, but a little bit of football culture here in Thailand. I buckled, guys. Okie dokie, we are about to be allowed in and we can show our tickets, find our seat and sort of soak up the pre-match atmosphere and the game. But just a quick mention to say thank you to the sponsor of this video and this channel in general, Squarespace. If you are in the marketplace to build your own website but it looks daunting and you don't have the skills or the budget, consider Squarespace. They have an amazing new tool called Squarespace Blueprints. It's basically an AI designer, and you just let it know completely for free what your website's for, you know, what are you trying to do with it, who's the intended audience, what do you want it to look like, and it will build the website for you. And if you do want 10% off your first website or domain, come back to this video when you're ready to go live, because building it is completely free. But when you're ready to go live, come back to this video or go to squarespace.com/Paddy Doyle, and yeah, you'll get 10% off. I don't have very much self-control. I saw some cold beer and I just went for it. In my defense, I did lose 5 kilograms in about a month. Then I went to Japan for 3 weeks, and those videos are coming soon, by the way. I am editing them during the daytime. I just didn't want to rush them out because I only got back a couple of days ago. And I immediately went to shoot the condo video with Yarun, and it was at that sort of afternoon looking at condos he invited me to come to this match. And since you guys really liked the Buriram video, I thought, why not? The biggest difference for me compared to Buriram and that experience is the heat. So in Buriram, it was at the end of the Thai summer and it was 40 degrees, even in the evening. The players were collapsing on the pitch and I was melting in that stadium. No fans, no aircon, no airflow at all. And I really struggled. In fact, I had to leave at half time. But today, it's overcast, it's cloudy, we're not in the height of the summer, it's only 32 degrees, so much more bearable, especially now I've got a cold beer in my hand. I think this would be the perfect activity for your holiday in Bangkok. If you're coming to Bangkok and you're here for 3 or 4 days, maybe you've been doing this usual touristy things and you're fed up of temples and warm beer, come down to Port FC in the heart of the city. This is about 20 minutes in a tuk-tuk or a taxi from Asok and Siam. Just bear in mind, you can get the MRT here as well. That's a lot easier, especially if it's rush hour. And yeah, what a memory that you could create with your loved one, your family maybe, coming to Bangkok to watch this team. Just check online, when they're playing, and do try and book your ticket online somehow. Yarun, my friend, he bought tickets for us, and I'm so glad he did, because I said to him, no, let's just get tickets when we get here, because it's never full, because I always see the stadium from my bedroom, right? They never sell out, but it looks like it might be a sellout tonight, or at least that's what they're saying there, because there's a huge line of people queuing for tickets, and I see the word sold out everywhere. So I don't know what seats we have. I'll find out when Yarun gets here, but in the meantime, this is really fun, and I'm really not just enjoying myself, but feeling bad that I've never been here before, and excited that I might just start supporting this team for fun, not seriously. Like, my heart is with Newcastle, obviously, but it would be nice to adopt a local team. Port FC, not the most famous, not the most successful, but either in Newcastle. So, cheers. Okay, after some pre-match beers and some delicious food, it's time to go inside the stadium. Kickoff is in about 6 minutes, so we're leaving it quite late. I hope we can find a seat. We are in the home zone. You know it's old school when you don't get a seat number, you just get told what stand you're in. But feel the vibes here, it's pretty cool. I think that because it's the first home game of the season, it's so busy. Optimism is high, new season, everyone starts on an equal footing, and it brings the crowds. And then when you lose 7 games in a row, you don't want to come anymore.
Oh yeah.
You know you're in Thailand when there are 0 rules for anything. Okay, here we are. Thank you. Okay, we made it into the stadium 10 minutes after kickoff. Yeah, it's a sellout, look at it. Look how fun this is. Look at the ultras here. This is a really old school style of a stadium. I mean, that far end looks like it's an office building. This is the VIP stand. Here we have the ultras on the corner flag. And then this is Zone C. This is where we have our seats. Here we go, here we go. ขอโทษครับขอโทษครับ All right, we made it. If you're tall, you ain't fitting in this stand. Look at this. Okay, so for reference, obviously Port FC are in orange and blue, and the team in white are Chiang Rai United. And this is the Thai Premier League second game, but their first game, Port FC's first game at home of the season. First game of the season, I think that brings out all the fans. Here we go. I've just seen Spider-Man. I didn't know that he was a fan of Port FC, but you know, it's good to learn. Always learning here in Thailand.
Yeah.
Thanks for sorting out these tickets. Have you been to Port FC before?
I've been here 2.5 years ago when in the middle of the pandemic.
Oh, and I remember you had to wear a face mask, and it was you weren't allowed to sit next to somebody else.
Exactly, it was 25% occupancy here.
Oh my God! Let's watch this corner, and then I'll ask you another question.
Goal coming up.
Exactly. It's an in-swinger. Oh! What's your prediction?
My prediction is Port FC 2, Chiang Rai 1.
Okay, so it's the second half, and it's just kicked off, and we've already scored, so it's 3-0, but I missed the goal because I'm trying to get a drink outside. Look how many people are outside of the stadium, getting drinks, getting food, just hanging out. That's how many people couldn't get into the stadium. That's how many people are just happy to hang out with their friends and have some drinks outside and just be part of the atmosphere and not even in the game. It's just a different world out here. I got you a beer. I know, I heard. Yeah, that's right. How are the lads? Look at Spider-Man. Look at this fucking motorbike. Cat in a box. Okie dokie, wow, what a crazy night. My camera is broken. Everything is broken. What a crazy night. Just wild, absolutely wild. And to think, this is a Thai Premier League game I rate this as one of the best nights out I've ever had in the city of Bangkok. Forget Nana Plaza, forget Soy Cowboy. This is where you want to come. It's family friendly, it's wild, it's mental, it's old school. There are so many health and safety hazards, and I love it. I love every single thing about this place. Port FC, you have not just won me over, but I think I'm going to be your new ambassador. I mean, look at this. I'm standing in the pissing down rain, and I'm just glee and joyful to have been able to experience this atmosphere on a Monday night football match. Unbelievable. The Thai Premier League is incredible. Port FC, you are the best, and I'll be back.